Yes, if you haven't
Greetings,
stopped.
amigos.
Yeah, they're really nice.
10 characters stronger than Uryu Ishida. A CBR list.
But we feel like just surfing CBR, just taking down their terrible lists. And by the way, before we start, I looked up 10 Naruto characters in CBR search bar. You want to know what list I found? One of the top results, actually. Five Nights at Freddy's, 10 anime characters who couldn't survive the night. I have no idea why.
It's so
CBR
huge.
being really dumb.
I really want to know if they had Light Yagami in that list.
They didn't. They had Misa though.
Anyways, something at hand. We did 10 characters that Whis couldn't beat, 10 characters in Bleach that Goku couldn't beat. Now it's time for a Bleach character to run the gauntlet. 10
Yes,
Naruto characters who could beat him, according to CBR.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna bother me as a Naruto fan.
Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece made up the big three of shonen in the 2000s. And that makes it easy to compare them in terms of their combat system, character design, and a whole lot more. Ichigo Kurosaki, Naruto Uzumaki, Monkey D. Luffy all rival each other. What? One another in strength. They what?
Wait,
No.
Ichigo, Naruto, and
boy.
Luffy. Luffy rivals these niggas? Huh?
No.
Oh no.
But what about the
no.
major supporting characters?
We're
such
not even
as
number
Uryu?
10, and we're at a bad point. Luffy's
Oh.
nothing to these other series.
Characters such as Uryu can be fairly compared to other fighters in the big three, and with clever tactical mind and tricky abilities, Uryu can compare directly to ninjas of the Naruto world. While Uryu's a fantastic fighter, he can outmatch the strongest ninja of Naruto, who have powers of only dream opposing, whatever he can only dream opposing. 10. Jiraiya.
What? He couldn't even beat Pain. Why would he beat Uryu?
We'll get there,
Jiraiya.
So, by their logic, Jiraiya could beat Uryu, but let's see their explanation why.
Yep.
So I guess I'll start with the even numbers and you do the odds.
Yes, sir.
Jiraiya, the Toad Sage, can use Sage Mode. Whoop-de-doo.
Yep.
Jiraiya is known as the Toad Sage, and he's also one of the 3 legendary Sannin, alongside Tsunade and Orochimaru. Jiraiya being an obnoxious womanizer and braggart at times. Braggart. But he can easily back up his boasting with some incredible jutsu, including the Rasengan technique. Oh, I'm sorry, Rasengan! Gotta be bad because it's CBO. Jiraiya can also summon all manner of toads from Mon Pa to the massive Gamma Bunta. And he can use fire-based and oil-based jutsu as well. In a pinch, Jiraiya can use Sage Mode. Oh shit! And devastates moves with ninjutsu and toad-based genjutsu as well. Oh shit! He's also much smarter than he looks. I like that last sentence. It's add-on. Like, yeah, he's smarter than he looks. Yeah.
Just because he's ugly doesn't mean he's not smart.
He has the name Sage as his title. I mean, that's got to be some implication that he was.
It would be kind of tragic if a sage was retarded, honestly.
Yeah.
He actually just sat out.
Okay, so they don't bother explaining just how strong they think Uryu is. Like,
yeah.
From CBR's logic from previous lists, they feel like Ichigo, who's basically the strongest beat stick in the verse, like loses to moon level shit max.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here's the issue. Like, Uryu very, very solidly scales above Gremmy, who create a multi-galactic dimension.
So,
They're saying Jiraiya can stand up to characters who scale above Gremmy, basically.
like, not even going that far, right? Like, even the Espada, right? Because, like, our boy Jiraiya has a statement in, like, one of the guides to be like, his giant Rasengan can, like, carve mountains. So I'm like, okay, you pretty impressive, bro. You can carve mountains and shit. But I'm like, the Espada are at bare minimum, like, country level, dude. I'm like, a mountain, bro?
Like,
come on.
Even by their own logic, like Ichigo, like from previous lists, like Ichigo capped moon level, maybe. Like Uryu is right up there because he fought Hashwall for an entire night. Almighty Hashwall, who was said to be quote the strongest villain shown at the time. which would be
I
like,
just realized something, dude. So Ichigo rivals Naruto, right? And Uryu
mm-hmm.
rivals Ichigo. So Uryu rivals Naruto. Jiraiya would beat
But he
Naruto.
loses to
Jiraiya would beat
Jiraiya.
Naruto. He beats Naruto.
That
Jiraiya
last,
beats Naruto by
that last,
CBR logic.
Yo, the time travel arc. It's true. It's canon all along.
Yes,
no,
the
no, no,
scaly,
no,
the
no,
scaly.
no, no.
Bro, we found the secret scaly,
Yo,
bro. The secret
yo.
CBR
By
scaly.
the yo, by their own logic, from what they just said of Naruto, Ichigo, and Luffy scaling to each other, that means everyone on this list is also stronger than current Naruto.
Yes,
Wait,
Or at least
yes.
you mean like nerfed current Naruto or like pre-nerfed Naruto?
well,
It
I
wouldn't matter
well
either way.
they don't
Yeah.
specify, but like I'm assuming like whatever they view is like they're either thinking like whatever they perceive to be the strongest Naruto or like Naruto at the end of Shippuden.
Yeah.
They don't
It's,
specify because Naruto like unless like Naruto's probably gonna pop up on the list. We'll just have to see which version they use.
Jesus,
Yeah.
guys, I'm pretty scared of what version.
Number 9. Sasuke Uchiha has many jutsu at his disposal. In broad strokes, Uryu Ishida and Sasuke Uchiha serve a similar role in their representative roles. However, if Uryu doesn't have the benefit of
Not
his
really.
A script from Yuha, then Sasuke is definitely stronger of the two. Even before he gained the Rinnegan, Sasuke had the edge on Uryu Ishida. Sasuke has it all: a sharp
Oh
tactical mind,
no.
fearsome genjutsu ability, the Shidori, his clan Sharingan eyes, and even the Mangekyo Sharingan. After a point, Sasuke combine all of these with taijutsu and ninja weapons to become Naruto's best and most balanced fighter of all. Yo, Sasuke is the best Naruto fighter. Pog. Sasuke got that skill, bro.
Wait. They're saying wait. Are they saying even pre-manga Sharingan, he's stronger than Uryu? Did I get
Yes.
that right? Like,
No, that was pre-Rinnegan. They said pre-Rinnegan.
Even before the Rinnegan.
okay, like I
So
got
I
a little
guess
lost. Like, okay,
them saying
pre-Rinnegan.
Mangekyo. So like,
Yo. Pre-Rinnegan Sasuke stronger than Uryu. Uryu rivals Ichigo. Ichigo rivals Naruto. Pre-Rinnegan Sasuke stronger than current Naruto.
yes, bro.
Okay, here's my question.
This has to.
Has Uryu encountered anything that's like similar to the Amaterasu? You know, like a non-stoppable thing that could not be stopped no matter what. Because I mean, I'm just asking.
Like the issue is like if like if like the weakest version of Sasuke that could use Amaterasu were to try it on like Grammy, War Arc Kenpachi, War Arc Ichigo, War Arc Uryu, at most it would just burn their clothes because they're
They literally have blued vein. Like it
like he's
wouldn't
just not
matter.
strong enough.
I thought so because legit. I mean, like if they could deal with something as the Amaterasu, which is Sasuke's technically biggest trump card, then like what the fuck
Well,
is Sasuke gonna do?
dude, the Quincy literally uses freaking reishi fire that burns sand. So I'm like has Amaterasu done something like that? Cause like
No,
if
it
y'all
was a
didn't know,
stain.
Like
sand can't physically
I bring this
burn.
up as I bring this up as more of a funny point than like an actual anti-feat, but remember when Sasuke used Amaterasu on B?
Trees? Yeah.
He couldn't even boil the water of the lake or turn to steam.
Bro, remember when Amaterasu hit the trees and the trees still weren't fully burned? They weren't immediately naked. They were just still burning throughout the entire
Well,
fight.
this is more of a
It's
funny
more funny
point.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like they're talking
Yes,
about like pre-Rinnegan Sasuke can do this, but like it's just again they don't give any feats of reference for how strong they think the characters are.
Hmm.
That's the problem.
And I'm like,
But again,
the fact that like
like,
Quincy's have reishi fire that can literally like sand can't burn. All right, like that sand physically does not burn, and they had literally sand on fire, dude. I'm like, I would have to think that's comparable to Amaterasu doing shit that's not even physically fucking possible. I would have to presume. All right, I'm just
that's
being
more.
honest. I would have to presume. And I'm like, that's kind of shit. So I'm like, Amaterasu wouldn't really do anything. So I'm like, what is Sasuke gonna do? Are you gonna put him in a Genjutsu?
his best bet is like that Genjutsu is his best bet, and to be fair, he does use Genjutsu decently often. the main problem comes in the fact that just like, oh, actually, we can't even argue like the Zanpakuto spirit thing because Uryu's not a Shinigami.
Ooh. Our boy really out here getting fucked now. Our boy getting fucked now.
But it's just like this, like they're talking pre-Renegon Sasuke here. Like
It's
he's
really
so much weaker than Uryu. I don't think it would affect him. Like even his genjutsu wouldn't affect him just because of the sheer power difference.
Yeah, I don't think it would. But
Like if Uryu would have realized that he was in a genjutsu, he could just use the antithesis to put Sasuke under his own genjutsu if he wanted.
mm-hmm.
Bro, you just
Even if,
you just
Because I'm like, what if he just uses like the antithesis, right? And he bounces it back on, like he just like makes like negative attributes go back to Sasuke. So what if he just like bounces the genjutsu back onto him? Like, will Sasuke even
that's what I
notice that
said.
at the start? You didn't say
Oh yeah, but like
antithesis.
what? Like nah.
You said it
Like
wouldn't
also
work.
they did the wait, they didn't say? Oh wait.
No,
Oh,
I was saying
if
you said
Ryu
it wouldn't
doesn't
work,
have
but
the
I'm like, I was saying that like, what happens if he just
yeah,
bounces it back with the
like if he was
antithesis?
on
Like, what
one.
happens? Like,
Wait, actually, wait. They actually said if Ryu doesn't have the benefit of the A script from Yuha, then Sasuke is definitely stronger. That's implying that with it he is stronger than Sasuke. They're just
ooh,
taking away the antithesis from him to give
why are
Sasuke the win.
why are they taking away my boy's hacks? Wait a minute.
yo, bro,
Wait.
you really
Y'all
that's
are
really stupid. You have to nerf
cheating. These
character
niggas are
just to make
cheating.
your argument valid. That is a really bad argument to begin
These
with.
niggas out here
Like
trying to
if they
cheat
were
my
talking
boy.
about like if they weren't bringing up Blood War Uryu, or were specifically bringing up like I don't know Waco Mundo Uryu, then this would be a completely different list.
Yeah.
But they're talking about Blood War Uryu.
So I'm like, it's not making no
Yeah,
And
sense.
specifically mentioning that they have to nerf him to give Sasuke the win here.
that's not a really good argument if you have to character.
Like, very odd. But what is 8? Hiruzen. Bro, the god of Shinobi, Hiruzen.
Oh my god.
Please be hold up. Please be
He's,
Reaper Death Seal. I want to see it. I want to hear Reaper Death Seal.
I want to hear them say he's stronger than Hashirama. I want to hear them say that.
Yes, I need the Hiruzen propaganda, dude. I am here for it.
I have a question. Actually, I have a question. Since one of you guys brought up Reaper Death Suit, does the Reaper from the Naruto, which is basically the same guy's Reaper Death Seal, comparable to like, is it even counted as a Shinigami by Bleach standards or not?
Well, it is a soul, presumably.
It's a like it
Like it has
depends
supernatural
what
powers,
you
so maybe. But like Shinigami and Bleach specifically have Zanpakutos, basically magic swords are manifestations of their souls.
it depends
I'm
on
not
what you
sure if like
define a Shinigami, really. Like it just depends on
yeah,
like
it's a
what
bit
your
weird.
definition of it is.
Because because the Shinigami that's used for the Reaper Death Seal is described to be the god of death, Naruto verse.
Yeah, Shinigamis are
like
just all
god.
gods of death. So I'm like, what
like,
is it
it's
like
a
a
bit
random
weird.
random nigga, random soul reaper? Like
Like
that's what you're asking? Question mark.
okay. I'm gonna read off Hiruzen
Yeah.
and let's just see
Alright.
what they say.
I'm not sure.
Hiruzen Sarutobi may have made mistakes as the third Okage, but there's no denying his combat prowess. Oh shit, he's shit in politics, but a great fighter.
Shit in politics.
And he has decades of experience backing him up. He is known as the professor of jutsu due to his vast knowledge of ninja arts of all kinds. And he even knows how to perform the Death Reaper seal jutsu. Yeah!
Yes!
Yeah!
Yes!
You know,
Here's
they
the
said,
good-
well, Death Reaper Shield is really, that's not how you say it, but okay.
Hiruzen can summon a staff-wielding monkey akin to Sun Wukong of Chinese mythology. Oh shit, he has Sun Wukong on his side. He can also use Earth-based jutsu, but he can use all the jutsus. He can use all the nature attributes. Did you forget the fucking war where he stalemates that wooden mech?
Actually, bro.
Weaker version of the
including trapping his enemies in thick mud to immobilize them. Dude, that's not impressive at all. I can't make that sound good.
Yeah.
His stamina may be somewhat limited due to his age, but overall, he definitely outclasses Uryu,
What?
Ishida, and a handful of other Bleach characters as well.
They're unironically using old man Hiruzen. What the heck? They're unironically using. Bro, I thought they would be like prime Hiruzen. Like,
Wait, well, hold up. They're saying that, like, holy shit, they're saying basically anyone in Naruto beats Uryu if they're saying, like, Hiruzen as an old man can beat him.
I'm like, bruh. You mean the guy? You mean the guy that like lost to? Well, I'm not gonna say lost, but like the guy that was boxing up our boy freaking like
Orochimaru.
yeah, Orochimaru. I don't know why I was blanking on his name so hard, dude. But you mean that guy? You mean the guy that Four-Tail Naruto swung his shit at? Like granted, like this man would dog Four-Tail Naruto, but granted, I'm just like, really old man Hiruzen? That's what you're going with?
That's something else, man.
Oh,
That's something else.
I don't know about
Like, they could
this
have,
one.
like, they bring up, like, the Reaper Death Seal, but they don't mention, like, because they don't go with Prime Hiruzen, it's just not going to work on Uryu.
Yeah.
Because, like, the way the Death Seal works is, like, you can rip out souls proportional to how strong you are. Like, Hiruzen says, like, if I was just a little bit stronger, I could completely rip out your soul, Orochimaru, but I guess I'll just have to settle for your arms.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Basically, Uryu will catch notice because Orochimaru, when he got his soul ripped, when he was getting his soul ripped out, he noticed the Reaper Death Seal, and he was trying to struggle his ass away from getting it released. He was shitting himself, but he was also struggling away. Uryu could do the same thing. He doesn't need to move it. He could use other abilities that could move his arm.
Dead ass. Remember Orihime's brother, Sora?
Yep.
He dead ass did what the Reaper Death Seal does, and he's just a normal ass hollow.
Yeah.
Oh, he's an average hollow.
He's just a random nigga, bro.
Like, let alone, like, getting your soul ripped out. Like, I'm sure it would, like, kind of spook Uryu a little bit if he were put under the Reaper Death Seal, but he knows this shit because he knows about hollows.
Yeah.
Wait, but doesn't
Wait, hold up.
Uryu have that I forgot, the reishi strings that makes it that he can move out around his body, even if his body is like paralyzed or anything? I forgot.
Yeah, he can just manipulate his body with reishi strings.
He could use that. I mean, like, dude, there's no the Reaper Death Seal is not worth that much.
I'm like, dude, what happens when like he gets into his stomach, like the Reaper's stomach, and it just starts shooting arrows in his stomach, and just comes out? And like, nigga, I'm a soul. Like, bro, what y'all doing?
Here's the thing. They have Hiruzen above Jiraiya, which, okay, that's debatable because, it is old man Hiruzen. He's not in his prime. But, like, presumably, like, War Arc Sasuke pre-Rinnegan? I'm not so sure on that, buddy.
Yeah.
Like, they don't mention anything about, like, who he scales to, how strong he is. They just mention, like, oh yeah, he can use Mud Style.
He's about to use Mud Style to beat her boy Uryu. Watch. He's about to just trap him and be like, all right, bro, it's time to Reaper Death Seal.
Remember. They said at the start of the article, Ichigo and Naruto and Luffy are relative. And Uryu does rival Ichigo. So they're saying Hiruzen is either on or above Naruto's level.
That's not
old man Hiruzen, bro.
Not even prime.
No! Ain't no way! Ain't no way! Kimimaro! No! They have Kimimaru Kage was unstoppable. He was unstoppable. The power gap between Kimimaru and Uryu is very narrow. Wait. So Kimimaru is close in the difference between Uryu. Go on, Finn. What were you saying?
Wait, you're gonna say something?
You say your thing. It sounded like you spoke up.
Oh, I was saying like the guy had cancer.
The guy had cancer, yes.
The guy had
Dude,
cancer.
but the
Which
power gap between Kimimaru and Uryu is fairly narrow. So
what made you?
Oh
Kimimaru can
no.
box Hiruzen, Sasuke, and Sage Jiraiya.
Jiraiya.
We're talking about the same
And
You
thing, right?
Naruto!
and
You're saying
Naruto.
Kimaru with cancer, minutes from dying, is on Naruto's level!
Dude,
Yeah,
if
we're talking
Rock
about
Lee
the
is
same
on
thing.
this list, if Rock Lee, like I'm talking about Kid Rock Lee though. If Kid Rock Lee, the nigga that boxed him, is on this list, I'ma be upset. I'ma be upset if that man is on this list, bro. I'ma be
I
upset.
thought it isn't. I thought you'll be upset if it isn't on this list.
You know what? I'll be
No,
upset
he's
if it
saying if
isn't,
he
bro.
is.
No, I'm gonna be upset if it isn't, cause you gotta at least be
If they don't
consistent.
have if they don't
Well,
have Guy on the list, I'll be upset. Because like they're
I'm,
hyping up these guys. I want to see my 8K Guy here.
my biggest problem is why do they have Kimi?
Uryu might stand a chance, dude. He might stand a chance of defeating him. However, Kimimaru uses his stage 2 curse mark. He gains power that not even Rock Lee and Garasan can handle.
We're talking about like
Oh
we're
my
talking about
yo,
god.
yo,
versus one versus
yo, yo,
battle,
yo, 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 Kibimaru, he can beat up Lee and Gara. You know what that means? He's stronger than current Naruto!
bro.
Kimimaru uses bone-based Kende Kaicho as both offense and defense, and he has remarkable speed and agility. His second form grants him a tail and a devastating bone drill, and not even Uryu could stand up to that. His
My question
talent is
is,
seemingly endless.
Why is he here? You
he's
could
not
have
even that
picked
fast.
anyone.
Apart, oh my god, bro.
You picked a part one Naruto character, not even a top tier like Hiruzen. You picked a man on cancer minutes from death. You didn't even argue that he'd be in his prime in his Edo Tensei self. You didn't mention that if he was there with Orochimaru to fight Hiruzen, Orochimaru would still have his arms because like he's just strong enough to box up with Hiruzen.
What are
He didn't
you?
mention anything. He didn't mention anything.
Oh my
The
god,
fact that
bro.
he's on Hiruzen's tier is much better than he could like if he was in his prime, being on Hiruzen's tier is much better than he beat up Lee and Gara in part one. What is wrong with this list? Why did they put him here?
This list is god tier, bro. This list is god tier, bro.
For the memes.
Oh my god,
Fail,
bro.
fail, fail.
They're
Do
doing
you
this
have
on
anything
purpose.
else you want to
I can tell you,
add? Feel
I can
free to
tell they're
say a
doing this
lot
on
if you
purpose.
want.
I can tell they're doing this on purpose. There's no way they're making these characters and then saying this would work. They're doing this on purpose for sure.
They might. I don't. I don't know what CBR honestly. Like,
Yo, I
I
think this
don't
is a
know
trap. I think this is a trap, and we fell for it.
if this
I think
might
Hook,
be a
line, and
trap, bro.
sinker.
Kimi Maru, dude, I
this is
don't
a trap.
know, bro. Kimi, if this might be
Listen,
just bait.
listen. Satire is dead. Because anyone can just say, oh, it's satire to defend their shitty opinions. Never accept it.
Know what? You heard him. We're not accepting that, bro. These niggas just retarded.
Yo, this is a trap though.
Okay, Orochimaru. Okay. Okay.
What? Okay,
A
but
cool
what are they going
character.
to bring up for him?
All right.
Because, like,
Orochimaru is
War
another
Arc Orochimaru
son.
has some nutty stuff, but
They're not
I
about to
wonder if
bring
they'll
up
bring
no
that
war
up.
arc stuff, bro. They're not gonna. Oh wait. Oh wait. Nah. This is this just part one? Hold up. Nope. Never mind. I saw Sage and Arc.
Okay,
Never mind.
I'll
Never
say
mind.
it's my
Yo,
turn, so I'll say my
you
thing.
saw
Yep.
Sage on it though?
Orochimaru always has another trick. Orochimaru is another of Asani, and he is far. You forgot the by there, by far. He is far the most bizarre and ruthless of them. He was personally trained by Hiruzen Sarutobi, but abandoned his native Leaf village so he could realize his true potential elsewhere and achieve his dream of immortality. To do that, he must master all jutsus in existence. This says fucking nothing about how strong he is.
That's
His
Actually.
paragraph doesn't exist. It adds nothing to how strong he is or how he would beat Uryu.
it doesn't really
In the
help.
present day, Orochimaru can do all sorts of things, from shedding his skin to escape death to summoning Manda, the giant snake. to using a deadly Kusanagi sword in battle, among other things. He can even perform the Edo Tensei and summon deceased Kage, giving him a serious battlefield advantage that Uryu cannot
This
match.
doesn't make any sense.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the problem with Edo Tensei specifically.
His Edo
Uryu can
Tensei
erase their souls
sucks.
from existence.
Not only that, dude, his Edo Tensei suck.
Oh yeah, he's the second worst. The first worst is Tobirama, second worst is Orochimaru, and then the best is the
Kabuto's
The
even
entire
sucks.
reason for the Quincy genocide is because they're killing too many hollows, erasing them from existence, which is fucking with the cycle of reincarnation in the verse.
What the fuck would the Edo Tensei do? They're just zombies. And better yet, they're like hollows.
There's zombies, but with like immortal bodies, but specifically their souls are bound to them. Like Uryu just shoots an arrow through them, and they're just gone now. They don't exist anymore.
Just dead.
Because, like you mentioned, Orochimaru's Edo Tensei suck dick.
Yep.
Because you mean to tell me that you mean to say that the Hiruzen or the Hashirama that we see fight Hiruzen is as strong as the one that was fucking boxing up with Madara?
Apparently, CBR thinks that, yes sir. Apparently, you know how it be. Maybe they were just
and they don't bring up his war arc feats. They don't bring up anything about that. They're just like, oh yeah, he has Edo Tensei, he can shed his skin. They're basically saying part 1, Orochimaru boxes up Uryu. They're saying part 1, Orochimaru is on current Naruto's level.
Orochimaru part 1.
Orochimaru part 1 is built different, bro. He's boxing up current Naruto, bro. In part 1, this nigga's insane. This nigga has to be built different, bro. I don't know.
I love how we could get a ton of mileage out of this just because of that one statement at the start. I love that.
It's just so bad, dude.
Yo, imagine keyboard
Alright,
shorties on
next.
the list.
The next is our boy.
Yo, he can become real big. He never fought someone that big before.
Dude, the fact that, dude, they double down on it right here. Naruto Uzumaki can easily rival Ichigo Kurosaki, let alone Uryu. They're doubling down! Doubling down!
Wait, actually,
Here's the-
before we continue, I have a question. You guys were the ones a couple days ago that said that Ichigo went apart with Ichigo could probably most likely destroy multiple universes in the world of Bleach. And we have not seen anything like that in Naruto. How the fuck would Naruto even be apart with Ichigo?
That is EOS. But these bro, we're using CBR logic, bro. We're using CBR logic.
We're using
CBR
logic. We're using CBR logic. We're saying ignore the Grammy feat, ignore the Yukio stuff, ignore the arguments for Las Noches, ignore the arguments for Hell, ignore the arguments that each individual realm is its own universe, ignore everything. Ichigo loses to maybe moon level Boros. We're using that CBR logic.
Yeah.
I don't want to use CBR.
You have to, bro. You have to show that even internally they don't make any sense.
Exactly. By using their logic, but we haven't even argued with our own arguments here.
Yeah, like
Mostly. We've just been deconstructing with their own logic.
actually just is so bad, dude. But let's read out Naruto. The main shonen heroes, okay. Ichigo, Naruto, and Luffy are stronger than most characters in their own series, and they can easily compare to powerful fighters in each other's series too. Uryu Ishida is definitely not stronger than his friend Ichigo Kurosaki, and he's no match for Naruto Uzumaki either. Naruto has grown vastly more powerful since his story began. Should have had that more, but okay. He can use anything from devastating Biju Cloak to Sage Mode to create variations of the Rasengan, not to mention Shadow Clones and some fearsome taijutsu. He may be pure at Genjutsu, but otherwise he got Uryu Ishida beat.
Wait, are they just saying like Sage KCM Naruto boxes up Uryu? They didn't mention Six Pass.
Yeah,
Barbarian mode?
I don't know if they
none of that shit?
No, they're not mentioning any of that, so I don't know if they're
Oh, fuck.
when did this come out? Hold on. When did this come out, actually? This came out... Dude, 18... Bruh. This came out last month, dude.
Bro.
Came out a few weeks ago, dude. It came out a few weeks ago, dude.
Yo, I mean, at least Death Battle do research, even though that the research is wrong. What the fuck are these guys doing? Pulling shit out of their ass?
Okay. Let's say we give them the benefit of the doubt. Say that they're talking about like Primus, Ultimus, Maximus, Baryon mode Naruto right now.
Mm-hmm.
If that is his prime, I don't know if Naruto recent chapters vamped him. I don't know, but Baryon mode for simplicity's sake, because that is his strongest to my knowledge. Let's say they're talking about Baryon mode Naruto. Here's the problem: Uryu is on Ichigo's level. He fought Hashwalt for an entire night. The Hashwalt that's a top tier. The Hashwalt that's in the top 5 in the verse, easy.
The nigga that's actually freaking insane. It's
Almighty
so
Hashwalt
bad.
is stronger. Almighty Hashwalt is stronger than pre-God Yuha, as stated by like the narrator.
Actually, bro. And are you gonna tell us that you're smarter than the narrator, bro? The narrator told us this in 4K, bro. The narrator told us this, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Come on, bro.
And Uryu fought this man for an entire night. Hashwalt was trying to kill him, and he still survived that long. He's not on Ichigo's level. What are you talking about?
This is actually just an entire neutral face right here, bro. Not on Ichigo's level, they say. Yeah.
Oh, also, funny enough, we can say because he's on this list, Naruto is stronger than Naruto.
Yes, we can. We can see that.
Naruto
is stronger than Naruto, and Naruto, the Naruto then.
Hold on, dude. Just because
That's a cursed statement.
Sorry, what?
Just because they don't mention like Baron mode or anything like that. So Biju Sage mode is peak Naruto. Peak Naruto right here. Peak power Naruto. That's peak power Naruto right there. Boom. We just found Naruto's peak.
Yo. Sage KCM Naruto greater than Baryon Naruto.
Yes, bro.
Easy.
Bro, I don't know why. I don't know why you didn't pull that out against Ishiki, bro. He would have beat his. So bad, bro.
Alright, my turn. Who am I reading off?
Alright, let's see.
Hoshigaki is a shark monster!
Why is he a punk Naruto?
I got it. Use shark bomb jutsu or his I forgot what was his Samehada. There wins. Fujiji no Ri. Just drink it.
Let's fucking go. Kisame Hoshigaki is a terrifying shark man, a Mist Village native who is renowned for his swordsmanship and deadly water-based ninjutsu. Kisame may not be as creative and tricky as Uryu Ishida in battle, but he easily makes up for it with astonishing strength and jutsu. Are you not going to mention Samehada? Kisame is known as the tailless Jinchuriki for his vast chakra and power, and he can regenerate even the most grievous of wounds with Sameheda's help. He could also envelop this entire battlefield in a small lake's worth of water to give himself an advantage and assume a more shark-like form for added power. They actually almost had a point. They could have said that he just drowns Uryu and runs away as much as he can.
Yeah, but that's a bitch tactic, though.
Kisame's a bitch.
Yeah,
consistent.
That's a bitch tactic. Do you honestly think that Kisame could do that?
Listen. CBR loves plugging controllers up the characters' asses in these discussions.
They do.
They're talking about Bleach characters like they're going all out at the very start. Like Whis is a dumbass. They don't understand character writing at all. So they're saying Kisame could beat Uryu. The Uryu who is definitely on Ichigo's level, the Ichigo who is relative to Naruto, their own words. Kisame stronger than Naruto in his peak, I guess.
Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wait, hold
on. Yeah.
Mind.
And the dumb thing to me, they have him above Naruto.
They have him above Sasuke.
I don't get it. Guy better be right above him.
Quick reminder here. KCM won Naruto fucking blitzed this man.
Yeah, we did.
Let alone like
Gosh,
why are you hyping up why are you hyping up Kisame over Naruto? Like, when you want to end strong, or like, oh yeah, this is a top tier in the verse. That's one of the strongest people here, or he could definitely beat up Uryu. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to point out that the sentences, the paragraphs are getting shorter and shorter with each list.
Are they actually, unironically?
Yeah.
I think. Oh yeah, this wait. I think they are. They are getting shorter.
Fuck,
I was
dude,
are you
nah.
sure? Only one noticing.
Okay, let's move to number 3.
Number 3.
Oh my
Pain.
Oh
god.
no.
Why did they use this picture of
So,
Pain of
hey,
all
still
pictures,
soul.
dude?
Rip out soul. Maybe rip out
Listen,
soul.
listen. If you're going to use pain in a list, it has to be the meme pictures from the poorly drawn episode. It's the only way.
The only
Like,
way.
specifically one of the frames from "My pain is far greater than yours." You gotta do that. Come on, this is
Yes.
a meme list.
My
Embrace the memes.
Bro, they're taking this very seriously, and we must be professionals in their seriousness.
They ain't serious about this, bro. There ain't no way these guys are unironically thinking this stuff, bro. This ain't serious, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
So,
But
No, I'm
Pain
laughing.
can be
before we even
roughly
read it,
counted as a single Naruto character, though Pain is really 6 people being remotely controlled by Nagato, the bearer of the Rinnegan Eye. Pain's 6 bodies also have the Rinnegan, allowing them to share vision and thus cover each other's blind spots. It's a serious advantage against any foe, even Jiraiya. Yeah, the nigga at 10. The nigga that can beat Uryu, apparently. Shit.
These 2 paragraphs don't even seem like paragraphs.
This literally is
these
just
are just
fluff.
words.
Like, it's actually just fluff, but Pain
Yo, this
bodies
guy.
can
Finish
use all
reading.
kinds of
Then we
jutsu,
can
from
dissect.
summoning to absorbing enemies' techniques to the almighty push and even planetary creation. It's no wonder Jiraiya lost to this monster, and Naruto only very narrowly won. Uryu Ishida wouldn't stand a chance.
You didn't even put the soul sucking power. Oh my god, why soul sucking? Yeah, that will probably be an argument, but not a good one. But at least it will be something. They didn't even add that. What the hell?
Yeah, they
Here's the
didn't.
thing. Here's the thing. Pain lost effectively to an 8 Tails Naruto. They have him up above Sage KCM 2 Naruto.
Mind you, this is like half of the 9 tails, 8 tails Naruto. Like,
And also, why didn't they just use Nagato? Give you a much stronger argument, because they like they mention Nagato and he's confirmed stronger than the passive Pain.
Who
Why did they
knows?
just use Nagato? They're the same person.
Who knows, bro?
because Pain is more recognizable than Nagato, I guess. I mean, like,
Maybe.
I don't know.
Perhaps.
We're almost done. If Guy isn't on the list, I'll be pissed.
It's like 2 spots. I kind of doubt it.
My guy.
Number 2.
Never
Hey!
mind.
Hey! I didn't look down, by the way. I just.
Nah,
This is
you've been saying that the
prerequisite.
entire
You did not
time.
read this before.
Yeah, you've been saying that the
My
entire
guy
time.
can demolish the competition, including Uryu.
Wait, but where's
It's true that.
Kakashi?
Oh shit, you're right. Where is he?
Don't like Kakashi.
Wait, where is Kakashi?
Oh shit,
You
bro,
have
Kakashi better be one.
You have Kimimaro on the list, but not
Oh,
Kakashi, at least so far. I think
Yeah,
it's the same assumption that number one's gonna be like Madara or
Madara or
something.
Kaguya or like Ishiki or somebody. I don't know.
Yo, there's better be.
Yeah, it's safely them. So like, why is it Kage here? But I'm gonna say Mike Guy first before we
Okay, actually,
really
yeah.
tear that apart.
Question,
Mike Guy can demolish the competition, including Uryu. It's true that Uryu Ishida can do many things Mike Guy cannot, such as Raso Tengai and stealing the enemy's energy. But overall, Mike Guy is a taijutsu master and is definitely the stronger of the two. Mike Guy can easily rival powerhouses like Yoruichi Shihoin, too, which is saying a lot. Mike Guy's strength, speed, techniques, and stamina are all through the roof, and he can even stand up to Tail Beast, the Madara Uchiha, if he goes all out with his taijutsu and the inner gates. Opening all those gates is dreadfully risky. Oh, I'm sorry. Opening all those gates is dreadfully risky. But the world is at stake. Mike Guy will do it.
Jesus.
It's dreadfully risky.
Dreadfully risky.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
they because they mentioned the 8 gates, guy's the strongest person on this list from their own reasoning. Pre-winning on Sasuke, KCM, Sage Mode, Naruto. Nah, guy is actually the strongest person on this list so far.
Yes.
There goes the power of youth.
The youth.
I mean, he would have the best chance, but the problem again it stems from the fact that they said like Naruto and Ichigo are relative, which means Guy is relative to Naruto, even though fuck no, he got power cleft super hard. The instant Naruto and Sasuke got 6 pass powers,
He instantly got power clipped, and that makes me actually upset, dude. I'm like, y'all didn't have to.
like
Didn't have to do that.
Guy, he's doing his ultimate final technique, his suicide attack. It kills him for sure, doubly so if he uses it. He dented the Shinju tree, he fucked up Madara, and then Naruto, post 6 pass powers, shows up, chucks a Rasengan, cuts the entire fucking tree down.
Mind you, he also kicked a true secret like it was a soccer ball.
True, bro. I'm like, that's bro. I'm actually upset remembering all of that, bro. I'm like, dude, where's the respect on my boy?
It's just like, don't get me wrong, it is like he is the strongest person here, so I get like from the way they've been describing things. So like he would have the best chance at beating Uryu so far, but
There was no Itachi.
Man,
he would have the best chance. He wouldn't beat her, you know. He would have the best chance, but I'm like,
even by their own logic, he wouldn't because again, like Uryu was on Ichigo's level by the end of the series.
And then we have Guy here.
And Guy's uber power cliff by end of series Naruto.
Just doesn't work.
It's kind of sad.
CBR, we have a neutral face.
Alright, let's see number 1 Madara. I bet that's gonna be it.
Gara!
Yes, Gara. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Gara of the Sand is the mighty Kazekage. Gara of the Sand began the story as a terrifying villain during the Chunin exam story arc, but Naruto's heartfelt words, his talk no jutsu, changed him, and now he is humble and benevolent Kazekage. At his height, Gara was a terrifyingly powerful desert ninja with the power of One Tails on his side.
What?
Hold up,
What?
I'm thinking right now, right? And
Even
currently, he doesn't have the One Tails right now, like currently in Boruto, does he?
That shit got ripped out of him the instant Shippuden started.
Yeah.
So are they talking about like very start of Shippuden pre Shukaku rip?
Because I'm like, I don't think he gets that back. Like, I don't remember him getting it back in the war.
He doesn't.
He never does, but he does get
So,
stronger. He does
he
get
gets
stronger.
stronger, but that's what I was thinking of, because he doesn't get it back. So I'm like, I find it weird that it says power of the One Tails.
Shukaku anymore.
Gara can easily control vast quantities of sand for both offense and defense. He can even shield his entire village from harm if he must. Gara can surround and crush his foes with sand at will, and even form durable sand armor for added protection. If he doesn't have enough sand, he can also form additional sand from ground if given enough time.
Wait, Yang,
this doesn't make any sense.
This says nothing about having to beat Uryu. I'm sorry, yes, Fatal? Or Fatal?
Sorry, not Fatal, Mindra. I was saying, didn't you say that the Quincy's have Reishi Fire, and Reishi Fire could burn sand?
Oh yeah, dude. I didn't even remember that. They do have Reishi Fire.
Huh? You're welcome. I remember because of earlier of the video.
Yeah, like Uryu can unironically burn Gara's sand. Like I didn't even think of that, bro. I didn't even realize that he can burn his sand.
Mentioned that he has the One Tail. I guess they're using Gara to Chapter 1 of Shippuden. Because he's still a Shukaku then, but...
Yeah, I'm like...
They're really putting Gara above all these people.
Wait,
they're not using...
Gara above
They're not using,
Guy, Pain,
they're not using... The Gara who looked at Seven Gates guy and said, man, that guy's a monster.
Wait, hold up, dude. Do y'all Bro, so Deidara beats our boy Gara. Deidara is weaker than Pain and Kisame. Deidara is weaker than these niggas. We're not talking, bro. He is
Why
weaker
is
than these
Johnny
two. He's
this?
weaker than Sasuke. He's weaker than Naruto. Like, huh?
No, no,
Yo,
Gara?
no, no. He's stronger than Naruto. He beat Gaara, who can beat Uryu, who is relative to Naruto, who is relative to Ichigo.
I think I know how they made
So
this list.
Deidara stronger than Naruto.
I think I know how they made this list. They just made a pinwheel, and they just threw a dart at the pinwheel, and wherever it lands, it gets on.
Here's the thing. They're not using like War Arc Gaara, where he's directly stated to be as strong or even stronger than Chukaku. They're not using Boruto era Gaara, who power clips anything and ship it in. They're not doing anything. They don't mention any of
Regular
that.
Gara.
Because they mentioned the one tail, like they has the one tail, we can only assume it's Chapter 1 Shippuden Gaara.
Oh my god, bro. It's so bad. Bro, Chapter 1 Shippuden Gara beats. Bro. Why Gara lose to Deidara, bro? He's stronger than Naruto, bro. Remember when Naruto slapped away that True Seeking Orb, bro? Oh, brother, bro.
Gaara could have done it!
Bro, why didn't Gara end the war? Why did Gara end the war, bro? Gara doesn't care about
We
his
don't even
people.
need to discuss the actual feats within our own logic here. By CBR's own circle logic, by mentioning that Naruto, Ichigo, and Luffy are comparable, and the fact that we know that Uryu is on Ichigo's level,
Yep.
by osmosis, they're basically saying they're equal or stronger than Naruto and Ichigo.
That
It's so bad.
Everyone here, by their own logic, everyone here is stronger than Naruto. Prime Naruto. Jiraiya stronger than Prime Naruto. Pre-Rinnegan Sasuke stronger than Prime Naruto. Old Man Hiruzen stronger than Naruto. Kimimaro, you dude on cancer, minutes from dying, stronger than Naruto. Orochimaru, part 1 presumably, from what they say, stronger
It's
than
definitely
Naruto.
part 1.
Sage KCM Naruto, stronger than Naruto. Kisame, guy who got blitzed by KCM on Naruto, stronger than Naruto. Pain loses to an incomplete half of Nine Tails, stronger than Naruto. Guy who gets power clipped by Naruto, stronger than Naruto. Gaara in chapter fucking 1 of Shippuden, stronger than Naruto.
apparently, then I guess he didn't need to be saved if he was stronger than Naruto.
Apparently he didn't need to be, bro. He was pretending.
yeah, I think he was pretending to be dead. I think he wanted to be a sleeping beauty.
He was suicidal. He wanted to die.
Man was like, bro,
This
life kind of
list
sucks.
is a fucking disaster, even by their own logic.
It doesn't work with their own logic. Like, it's so bad. I don't understand, dude. I don't understand how they came to these conclusions, bro. It's actually just sad hours, dude. CBR is a cesspool of just bad takes. That's literally what it is.
Dude, this is a trap, and we fell for it.
We honestly, this might have been a trap. Any closing
Fatal
thoughts?
Indra, any final words before we finish the video? We've been here for 40 minutes?
Probably.
Actually, thank you for having me. Surprisingly, I'm kind of a random guy here. Second of all, I'm disgusted over the amount of shit happening on this list. And third of all, yeah, that's about it actually.
Hey, we liked having you. And
We like to have company during these.
yeah, we don't like suffering by ourselves.
We need to share the pain. Our pain is greater than yours, CBR writers.
This logic hurts.
It truly does. And the fact that, like, dude, I hope people don't be linking their friends' CBR articles being like, bro, look at these characters that can beat Uryu. Look at these characters that can beat Whis. I'm like,
Speaking of, watch the Whis and Goku videos if you haven't already. Please do not skip.
those were those were some
interesting, to say the least. Things get a bit heated.
They do, but yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed.
Gladly